I try not to waste too much time aiming that, but I don't want to leave just like an absolutely abysmal aimed one. Roar, roar, motherfucker! I love how Estinian is still riding Tiamat, this piece of shit. Tiamat's just like, yes, bastard boy, you may ride me. This bastard child has a lot of dragon in him, in more ways than one. I have taken him as my own. Why are we running over here, guys? Ah. They get spoilers for the fight. Oh, probably should have stayed.
Just the beginning.
Karina, it's not dinner time yet. Oh. Well, she still should not be crying. Urianger, if you die, I swear to God. Fuck. Ooh, okay, that didn't even hurt that much. Oh, I need to get out of that. I thought I just had to eat it. God damn it, I was just about to use it too! We did it! Yeah, that sounds frustrating, Velo. Thank you, Velo. Hey, Mama. Get fucked, Asians.
Noble warriors, the dragons chose their friends well.
Ah, Amalja dudes.
Long have our peoples waged war, but no more. our fallen lie beside our own. By our words and deeds shall we honor their sacrifice.
I like my current bow glam because it has a sword on it.
The enemy of our enemy is our friend. And you have proven yourselves worthy of our trust. It is the Guardians who are deserving of our fury. I shall see that my brethren learn the truth of this day, and rally as many as possible to the cause.
Ooh, excuse me.
Till we meet again.
Don't look smug, Thancred. You didn't do shit.
And thus did we make allies of the Amalja.
Good boy.
It would certainly seem that way. The Sultana will be pleased. Let's go and give her the good news, shall we?
Some time earlier, inside the Paglathan Tower. Uh-oh. That's not good. The fuck? Excuse me?
What in Relga's name happened here?
The gods only know. But you can bet these poor sods aren't here by choice.
Quickly! We've got to get them free!
They're in meat.
Get back!
No! What have I done?
It's too late for them. We're leaving, now!
Don't like that. Don't like that at all. Ifrit.
No! No! Don't you dare! We came together and we're leaving together!
Oops. I was hoping instead of creating their gods, it was going to create what they fear the most. Though I suppose they do fear their god the most. But you know what I mean. Goodbye. Estinian's like, I guess.
Fordola, have you been waiting here all this time?
She's a loyal bitch, okay? You gotta give her that. She's a dog, but a loyal one.
We have done what we can. The rest is up to him.
May we see him?
Mama! You're not Mama.
I do not think that wise. You must let him sleep.
I'm not giving him to you under the desk. You gotta come out. Mama. Come on. Come on. Mama. Come here.
Thank you for bringing him back.
Mama.
He owes
Hey.
you his life.
Okay. This brat.
I just wish I had been there. Perhaps, I don't know. Perhaps I could have...
Good job.
Could have what?
Got tempered? Don't flatter yourself. You can't save everyone. No one can. Not even the warrior of bloody light.
Yeah, get over yourself,
People
Alpha No.
die all the time, for no good reason. And those who take up the sword die quicker than most.
Look at that
If you're
beautiful
going to
cat.
shed a tear every time a soldier falls on the battlefield, you'd best stay away. It's no place for the weak of heart.
It may be that victory cannot be won without cost. But all life is precious, and I refuse to shrug at its loss.
All life life is precious. Oh, you need to grow up, little man. Before your sparkling ideals get everyone killed.
Mama, where you going? Those eyes. Her mouth says one thing, but her eyes say another. She wants to be a sparkling idealist.
You're right. He is idealistic. But the world has more than its fair share of realists, like you and me. It's people like him who
She
dare to dream that
went
things
over to
could be
go
better
beg Nerd.
and make it happen against all the odds. They are the ones whose names live on forever. The heroes.
The battlefield's littered with would-be heroes. At this rate, you'll lot will be next. And what'll become of your precious dreams then? They'll be gone. Like dust on the wind.
Dreams worth fighting for don't die so easily.
Oh, are you coming now? Give up on him? Gonna try to butter me up?
Your Grace, pray forgive us our lateness.
Think not of that. I understand a close comrade of yours was wounded in the line of duty. Arenvold. It was at the Alliance's behest that he risked all, and we are grieved to hear of his condition. Rest assured, he will receive the finest care our chirurgeons can provide. On that you have my word. Now, we would share with you the findings of the mission. Pippin, pray relate to our guests the details of Fordola's account.
First Bahamut, now Ifrit. Or Lunar Ifrit, as Fan Daniel would doubtless have it.
'Tis now all but certain that the towers were conceived to facilitate the summoning of primals by those imprisoned within. Less certain is the means by which the Telophoroi constrain the wills of said entities to enact their designs in defiance of the pleas of their victims.
Mayhap they do not. If mere proximity to the towers is enough to make loyal servants of the Empire's mortal enemies, it stands to reason that the same is true for those held captive. They invoke their gods for the good of Garlemald, and in their disturbed state of mind, summon a primal whose form reflects their own alteration.
It all begins to make sense. Upon closer inspection, I realized that the towers bear a striking resemblance to a much larger structure which Urianger and I observed from afar during our visit to the Imperial capital. Assuming it too is capable of tempering those in its immediate vicinity, It would go some way to explain the swiftness with which the Telophoroi managed to rally so many Imperials to their cause.
While the situation in Garlemald is indeed troubling, I fear we have more immediate concerns. Ifrit was not the only primal summoned. At approximately the same time, observers at several other towers bore witness to the emergence of further such entities. For a blessing, none appear to wield aught approaching the destructive power of Bahamut, and the Grand Companies are moving to deal with the threat even as we speak. Though we are aware that the task will not be easy, we would call upon the Scions only as a last resort. Pray, conserve your strength for now. After all, it was not so very long ago that you rid us of Bahamut. On which note, I am pleased to report that our talks with the Amalja have reached an agreeable conclusion. They have pledged their full support to our cause. It is our hope that this historic agreement will encourage other tribes to join us at the negotiating table. And I know that I speak for all of the Allied leaders when I say that we will welcome them with open arms at such time as they do. Of course, this was only made possible by the feats of heroism performed at Paglfan. Moreover, we shall not allow the sacrifices of those fallen in battle to have been made in vain. As hope leads to victory, shall victory lead to a new dawn for Eorzea.
May these words ever be our guide, Your Grace.
Now, if you will forgive me, I must consult with the Syndicate on the matter of our new allies' integration. Till next we meet, my friends, I bid you safe travels and blessed respite.
Surely nothing bad will come on this phone call. This rat. Also, Velo, the Archon bread arc was so funny.
Welcome back. I expect you must all be exhausted. Ere you take your rest, however, I would beg a moment of your time. Thanks to Arenvold's selfless efforts, we may now be confident that we understand the function of the towers. But many questions remain regarding the reason for the summonings, and what lurks behind the looming edifice in Garlemald. Until such questions are answered, we will struggle to devise an effective strategy for thwarting the Telophoroi's stated aim. Nothing less than the destruction of this star. And so, given the gravity of the situation, I move that we petition the aid of Sharlayan.
It is possible the ancient knowledge preserved within our archives may hide a clue to our enemy's methods. But given Sharlayan's established policy of non-intervention, our former colleagues are not like to aid us in its discovery.
Oh, I well remember what they're like. The Forum's barefaced refusal to assist you in the days prior to the calamity must rank as Sharlayan's most shameful act since the Exodus. But were the final days to be reenacted, it would spell doom for us all. Surely even they cannot turn a blind eye to that.
You'd be
I trust we are
surprised.
of the same mind on this matter. Urgent as it seemed, I took the liberty of petitioning the Alliance for leave to act as Eorzea's emissary, and have since received their blessing.
I presume your role as a student of Baldessian will carry some weight with the Forum?
One can but hope. If truth be told, our organization has been a shadow of its former self ever since the disappearance of the Isle of Val. But the name does still retain some degree of prestige. I only pray it will be enough. If there are no objections, I shall depart for Sharlayan at once. But before I do, I should also mention the other matter to which I would devote some time during my stay. After hearing what transpired in the first, I began to question the true nature of Hydaelyn's blessing. A topic I have discussed at some length with Y'shtola.
We were wondering, when was the last time Hydaelyn spoke to you directly? When you regained her blessing, was it not? But never since. Not in all your time in the first, when you faced the Unsundered, the very heart of Zodiark.
History shows us that Hydaelyn is able to awaken the echo in her chosen, convey her will directly, and grant the blessing of light. To our knowledge, however, she has not sought to intervene in man's affairs for some considerable time.
Might not the explanation for that lie with her choice of champion? Mayhap she is content to trust in her judgment.
Oh, Urianger.
Mayhap she is. But following my initial discussion with Kryl, I made inquiries of my own. And as far as I am able to tell, Hydaelyn has not made her will known to anyone.
During my time in the First, the Oracle of Light spoke to me through Reen. But that was not the will of Hydaelyn. It was Minfilia herself.
Indeed. And while she and Hydaelyn were inextricably linked, Minfilia yet acted of her own volition. A messenger, yes, but one who spoke with her own voice.
I wonder, could Hydaelyn's silence suggest the presence of some disruptive force, perhaps? Some obstacle to communication? While I share Urianger's high opinion of your conduct, I see no reason why she would deny you her guidance altogether. Then again, who am I to say? The fact is, we simply don't know. But if the explanation is to be found anywhere, I can think of worse places to look than the archives of Sharlayan. and their research on the ethereal sea in particular. Resolved though I am to go, believe me when I say that I take no pleasure in the thought of leaving you a member short. Now, of all times. Estinian, we stand on the eve of a struggle that will decide the fate of this star. One in which we Scions may play a telling part. Yet we are but few in number.
She's like, come on, Estinian.
And so I
please.
must ask you again. Will you join us?
We'll let you fight dragons. Alphino giving him the puppy eyes.
You see the world the way you want it to be. I see the world the way it is. You are idealistic to a fault. But I know you would never turn your back on those in need. Never close your eyes to their suffering. And somehow, your deeds lend truth to your words, giving the lie to my doubts in so doing. I have seen others draw strength from your belief. In Ishgard, in Alamigo, you inspired them to stand up and fight. To win, no less. And even when you lost those you held dear, you carried their spirit with you and made their memory your guiding light. The burden of so many hopes and dreams would be too heavy for most to bear. But you bear it willingly, as you have shown me. Some dreams are too important to let go. If you have need of my strength, it's yours.
Wow.
After all you've done, how could I refuse?
Wow.
Thank you, Estinian.
Also, you should check out Animal Pics with Verb for some
Whatever
quality
challenges
Karina
await us,
content.
I shall not falter. You have my word.
Oh, Raha, you're so cute. You're such a fanboy.
And now, I may bid you farewell. Safe in the knowledge that all is as it should be. In this little corner of the world, at least.
You will be sorely missed. Tread warily in Sharlayan, and do try not to let the Forum embroil you in their politics. A forlorn hope, I know, given the individuals involved.
I shall do my very best. Farewell.
Meanwhile... I love this horrible man. He's just a weeb at heart.
Well, does this one meet with your approval?
He only know how to eat hot chip and lie.
Apparently not. Or could it be that you're still upset about the dragons?
You are unwise to remind me of so costly a failure. It will not affect our plans, I trust.
Oh, hardly at all. Though, Admittedly, the chances of us being able to procure any more Mericidian dragons are rather slimmer following Tiamat's reappearance.
Yeah, he don't got that trunk no more.
Oh, but the seeds have been sown, my lord. We have only to wait for them to quicken.
They just emptied the trunk out.
Speaking of preparations, is it safe to assume that you will be ready to control you-know-what?
The hour draws nigh. This nation, forged for Ascian ends, will finally prove its worth.
A mighty empire, now no more than an instrument of this star's destruction.
I love how this dumbass just keeps dancing.
What a pleasure it will be to put it to use. Which brings me back to our earlier topic. My lord, while I appreciate that it is not an easy decision, it really is past time you chose your weapon.
I love that they're all just stabbed into the fucking floor.
There is one that I have been meaning to test.
Well, well, not quite what I was expecting. Though I will say, it does seem rather apt.
Oh yeah, it's the Reaper Scythe. Right? Or they're just gonna leave us in suspense. Okay. That's fine. I didn't want to know anyway. About how many more quests do I... You know what? I should not be worried that I'm gonna just waltz into Endwalker. It's gonna give me the credits again, right? Like it did with Stormblood. Thank you, True Bean. I'm not coming. I'm not coming. Emmerich will be there and I don't want to talk to him. Where we're going, we don't need roads. Meow. Wow, they didn't ask me for my consent before putting me in the room. I like how the Scions get their whole fucking side of the table.
Esteemed guests, you honor us with your presence. As there is much to discuss, let us begin.
Information on our taken brethren you have, yes? Hear it we would! Beyond forgiveness these featherless ones are! With rivers of blood shall they pay! Freed our people must be!
We too would see your kin liberated. But ere we attempt their rescue, we must first find a means to negate the risk of tempering. Without that, we will be unable even to approach the towers, let alone contend with their defenders.
If all else fails, I've always found cannonballs quite effective.
Uh-huh.
And what of the prisoners? Would you see them slaughtered?
Think for a moment. Ponder, consider, think. If Merlwyb truly intended to bombard the towers, she would have done so by now. Remember, we came here to find a solution together, did we not?
Zada is protecting his new friend.
Yistola spoke of defenders. I but offered a means to clear a path, should you require it.
Given the enemy's capabilities, we will all need to play our part if we are to have any chance of success. For if any here should give less than their best, it will be to the cost of every living being on this star.
Hien.
A paragon, the Empire, our very gods. How can we hope to prevail against such odds?
That our foe is formidable, none would deny. But our strengths are many and varied. In this chamber, I see masters of strategy, masters of magic, masters of the land, the air, and the sea.
There's no Moogle representative,
Together,
excuse me?
There is nothing in creation we cannot overcome.
I protest. I'm leaving the meeting until there are Moogles.
I beg your pardon?
Emmerich.
What is it, Soulwalker? Do not express your passion thus.
That's true, Bella.
Will have deals, perhaps. Suffice it to say, I am proud to be counted amongst the largest.
Emmerich just completely straight-faced. I beg your pardon?
We, Sahagin, will play our part.
We kobolds have not forgotten the crimes the Overdwellers committed against us in the past. But today we look to the future, as allies united in purpose.
Make mock of the Ixal the Paragon does! Turns kin into puppets, pits brother against brother. Free them from his grasp, we shall!
As Patriarch Zadar will attest, the Scions have granted us a means to free your brethren from their thraldom. This boon we will gladly share, that your people might never be enslaved again.
We accept! We accept!
Praise be!
It's taken a while, but I do believe we might be one step closer to a world without primals. Would that Minfilia were here to see it.
We still have a long way to go, and we're going to need a lot more Porksies. But we're moving in the right direction.
If I may have your attention, there is one other point I would like to raise. As we can all agree, freeing those held captive must take precedence over every other concern. But experience has taught us.
Can I just
that
fight
none save
Xenos now?
Those with the capacity to resist tempering can hope to enter the towers unscathed. And even once inside, a still greater threat may yet await them, that which we call a primal. Needless to say, if we are to succeed, engaging with such foes can only ever be considered a last resort. And so I move that we seek to prevent them from being summoned in the first place.
Yes! Both prayer and ether are needed for the ritual. Should either one be denied, the summoning would fail.
Indeed. And so we must endeavor to discover the source of the ether on which the process depends. Do so, and it may present a way to halt the summonings, or perhaps even neutralize the towers entirely.
A promising proposal. While you are conducting your investigations, however, we will need to remain vigilant, lest the Telophoroi commit further abductions and summon primals ere we have the means to prevent them. To stand a better chance of keeping our enemy at bay, we would do well to coordinate our defensive efforts, sending reinforcements to assist our neighbors when needed.
We Amalja would have been overwhelmed were it not for our newfound allies. But say the word, and we shall come.
I see we are all in accord. But what are we to call this proud fellowship of ours? I submit that the honor of naming it should go to the scion whose brave efforts have done so much to unite
Lord.
Eorzea.
Amaric,
What say you, my friend?
why you do this? Are you trying to flirt with me? Is this flirting with me? Please don't do that. Not in public, not like this. Why is he in here?
Suggest the Grand Company of Eorzea. I remember a certain someone pondering it once upon a time, and it seems as fitting a name as any.
Are you throwing shade at your brother?
A fine choice, for there is none here who does not love Eorzea.
Aye, in that we shall ever be united.
But Ian is at the
United
table.
in our gratitude for the realm that gave us life.
Then let it be recorded that on this day, the Grand Company of Eorzea was born.
Oh, Alphino. He's so baby.
How long have we dreamed of this moment? And now that it's here, Oh, forgive me. Might we speak outside?
Who dis? Oh. Kane Senna. Okay, who wants to hear a funny story? It's from Twitter a long time ago, but it's really, really funny. And I will just be reading it straight from the tweets. Do you want to hear it? Because it's really funny, I promise you. I'm going to try and get through it without laughing. But... So, a shipment of crickets for the lizard arrived via FedEx today. It was my first time bulk ordering crickets off the internet, and I naively assumed that they would be, like, in a bag or some other contraption to facilitate easy transfer to another container. They were not. They were in a cardboard box. And I cut the tape that opened that box and, surprise! Crickets everywhere. It was the middle of the workday. I didn't have time to deal with cricket logistics, so I put tape back on the box. And then I put the box in the upstairs bathroom, the only semi-contained place in the house where I knew the kids, the cats, and the dogs wouldn't be able to get to the box, tear it open, and unleash 250 hungry crickets into our warm, semi-humid environment. About 20 minutes later, I'm back at work on my computer, and I hear my wife in the kitchen. Where are these goddamn crickets coming from? I freely admit I had not kept her up to date on my cricket purchasing plans. And at first I was like, okay, maybe one or two got out when I initially opened the box. No biggie. I kept working. With the benefit of hindsight, this was a mistake. I'm trying to wrap up a story, but I keep hearing cricket-related explanations coming from the kitchen. Eventually I get up to investigate. I say, so, the crickets got here today. I realize that, she says. Why are they all over the kitchen? I say, that's a good question. Let me check something. I walk over to the bathroom. I open the door. There are crickets everywhere. Crickets on the floor. Crickets on the wall. Crickets in the sink. Crickets in the toilet. For some reason, my first instinct is to flush the toilet. As if that will do anything to solve the problem of crickets and all the other buildings that were not the toilet. I shut the door. Don't come in here! I try to sound cheerful. Apparently, I had not sealed the box shut as well as I should have. I ended up running out to the shed in the 18 inches of snow and below zero temperatures to pick up a spare aquarium we had. I spent about 45 minutes collecting crickets from the bathroom. Of course, by this point, many had migrated elsewhere. They were in the closet, in the shoes, making their way downstairs to the playroom. The cats were having what I can only imagine as the greatest day of their lives. I tried to collect all of them. It was like the world's shittiest game of Pokemon. But here we are, roughly 10 hours after the initial catastrophe, and stray crickets are still turning up in odd places. I make this information public because if I do not send any tweets tomorrow, it is because my wife murdered me after finding a cricket in her bed in the middle of the night. I almost made it. I almost made it without breaking into laughter. But the first thing I did was flush the toilet, as if that would help. That's here, right? Yeah. Oh good, I can't take it much more of Alphino flagellating himself. Oh, oh, no, I have free teleports to Gridania. Have fun. Yeah. Have fun, love you. What do we get? What do we get? Damn it. I'm not gonna lie, Peloton is one of the main reasons I do MSQ on Bard, and it's gonna be sad doing Endwalker without it. I'm not really fond... Yeah. I'm not really fond of titles that are from like role job quests because they're so easy to get and like everyone who's ever done that job will recognize it. But I like this one a lot. And I mean, I didn't recognize it until, you know, I looked into it, so... Whatever. It can't be like SOTOR and Lotro where I have all the rarest titles and nobody else has. Like Bane of the Lieutenant. Oh dear. Uh-oh. Wait. But him? Either that or he could drag you back by his ears. Could it be that he's concerned about your well-being? I swear to God, I thought Alize was going to stare into the camera like she's on The Office. I thought we didn't meet Daddy Lavelier until next patch. Or until Endwalker, I mean. It's gonna be a big fat no, because this guy's an asshole. That's all I know about him, is that he's a fucking asshole.
Elder Seeds here. I thank you for granting me this audience. I am Fortuno Leveilleur, here in my capacity as representative of the Forum.
It is I who should thank you, Master Fortuno, for journeying so far and so swiftly. Would that our first meeting could have been under happier circumstances.
Wow, wow.
It has been too long, Father. You look well.
And you both look terrible,
As do you both.
idiots.
Ameliance will be glad to hear that you are taking care of yourselves.
How is Mother?
She misses you terribly, of course, but is otherwise a picture of health. Circumstances apart, I'm grateful that our meeting has afforded me the chance to be reunited with my children at long last. And I believe I also owe you thanks for the hospitality you showed my father, Louisoix, during his sojourn in Eorzea.
All thanks we owe to him. In the days prior to the 7th Umbral Calamity, it was your father's tireless efforts which granted us a means to vanquish the Primals. Were it not for him, our strength would have been quite spent by the time the Empire arrived. That Gridania still stands is in large part his achievement. He was a great man.
He would doubtless have been moved to hear you say so. I must confess, however, that I opposed his decision to intervene. And my position remains unchanged.
I'm shocked. Shocked.
To chart the course of history, not to change it. I am familiar with the Sharlayan stance.
It is more than that. It is our way of life. Who we are. But I came here not to deliver a lecture, but the Forum's answer to your request. Sharlayan will under no circumstances intervene in the conflict between Eorzea and the Garlean Empire.
And no one
May I
was
ask
surprised.
For what reason the Forum has come to this decision? The final days spell the end not only for Eorzea, but the entire world.
The final days? Pray spare me your hyperbole. This conflict is no more than the latest in a series of petty squabbles between yourselves and Garlemald. One in which Sharlayan will take no part. If the final days were truly upon us, we would know.
So you don't have any towers? There's no towers out there?
Father, you must ask the Forum to reconsider. You may feel safe on your little island across the waves, but if you imagine the Telophoroi will leave you be, you are mistaken. They mean to kill us all, themselves included.
Alphino is right. We have seen what the enemy is capable of, the lengths to which they'll go. This is no time to turn a blind eye. If Eorzea falls, so too will Sharlayan. So if you truly love our homeland, you will join us. Now, before it's too late.
I thought you knew better than to raise your voice to your elders. It seems I was wrong. Wrong to ever let you leave, Sharlayan. I consoled myself that your time abroad would instill in you some hint of restraint, of discipline.
This is more what I was
But
expecting.
I see now that Eorzea has made fools of you both. Have you forgotten why it was that I so vehemently opposed your grandfather's departure? For all his wisdom, his only solution was to go to war. Death, devastation, ruin. Even those who claim victory are scarred for life. What prize could ever justify such sacrifice? It is the duty of the learned to avert such tragedy. By fanning the flames of war, you forsake all you once held dear. I see your friend shares your misguided ideals. But unlike her, you should know better. By espousing such barbaric notions, you subvert the teachings of Sharlayan and place all we have worked for in jeopardy. Alphino, Alize, as of this moment, you shall no longer bear the name of Leveilleur.
Oh good, they're mine now.
What?
Father.
How you choose to live your lives is no longer my concern. If you wish to walk the path of ruin, I will not stand in your way.
Wow.
Master Fortuno, while Sharlayan may have no intention of intervening in this conflict, we can still part as friends. Will you not stay and speak with us, that we might learn of Sharlayan's hopes for the morrow?
I have said what I came here to say. Any further discussion would be meaningless.
Yeah, seriously. Fuck this guy.
Father, wait!
He disowned you.
Alize.
Don't call him anything.
How can you stand there and watch him walk away? How can you let this happen?
Ah, it's making me take food? Rude. Thank you, friend. Am I fucking blind? No, okay.
Arenvold! I can't tell you how good it is to see you.
That's not a good sign.
It arrived a lot sooner than expected, eh? The day I craned my neck up at you.
Oh, okay.
Only because you're sitting down. Unless...
Afraid so. The Chirurgeons say I may never walk again. Come on, Alfino, it could be worse. Besides, I didn't come here to dampen the mood. Quite the opposite. All I've ever wanted was to fight for a cause I believe in. But my fighting days are over. So I want you to fight in my stead. Be the hero I can't.
I am no hero.
That's what they all say, though. No one ever calls themselves a hero. Even the ones who eat primals for breakfast. It's for others to decide. Look, Alphino. You already are a hero. To me and countless others. We see you doing your damnedest to protect us all. And you're not alone, are you? There are people who believe in you, just as you believe in them. I know what's at stake, and how many people are depending on you. But I believe in you. Believe that you'll see it through. That's why I'm entrusting my dreams to you. Like Albert and Owley once entrusted their dreams to me.
There was a time when I would have borne the weight of such expectations without a second thought. But now, I know just how heavy that burden can be. To tell the truth, I'm beginning to wonder if I chose the right path. Sacrifices will inevitably be made for the sake of the ideals I uphold. Maybe I am not the person I thought I was. The person you think I am.
I wouldn't presume to tell you. But I will say this. In spite of everything, you've come this far. The road ahead might not always be clear, but you've never been one to give up or take the easy way out. And everything you do for others. For a brighter future. I'm proud to call you my friend. Well, I've said my piece, so I'll let you go. I know you've got more important things to be doing.
Yeah!
Just give what I've said some thought, alright?
Taking care of Americ's home.
I shall, my friend. And we will meet again soon, I promise.
Nothing left for me to do but wave and smile.
You've got a pretty narrow view of what it means to be a hero, do you know that?
He saved her life twice.
You think they're all forged in the fires of battle? That it's all about being brave and killing villains? Alphino and the others will carry on their fight. But theirs isn't the only one. There are other ways you can make a difference. If you stop feeling sorry for yourself and put your bloody mind to it.
She should give him a noogie. That'll make him
There's
feel
not much
better.
chance of me living the quiet life with you around, is there?
If you're content to twiddle your thumbs thinking of what might have been, that's your lookout. But I reckon you've got some fight left in you.
And I reckon you might be right. If there's a way I can still help my friends, I'll bloody well find it.
Alright, let's go. Many cutscenes will play in sequence. It's my raccoon Estinian.
My fellow Scions, as I am sure you will have heard, we can expect no help from Charlene, nor are we any closer to discerning the Telophoroi's grand design. And now, our adversary moves against us in unprecedented numbers, compelling us to answer in kind. The outlook, in short, is bleak. Yet though our foes are many, and we but few, we may still tip the balance in Eorzea's favor.
Of course. We will do what we always do. Deal with the ones our allies can't. A less than daunting prospect, judging by your expression. Could it be that you've dispelled your lingering doubts, Alphino?
I gotta punch my dad in the fucking face. Oh, look at his smile. What a good boy.
Oh, I doubt I ever will. But as my friends have kindly reminded me, I have come this far, and that must count for something.
God be good, Alphino. That's what we've been trying to tell you all along.
For one so bright, you can be remarkably There is such a thing as overthinking, you know.
Oh, Estinian. My favorite raccoon.
Might I suggest that we continue this conversation after the battle? It would appear that Telophoroi have already arrived.
Let's go!
I'll do what I can to cure the Tempered, but they'll have to be incapacitated first.
Have care, my friends.
God,
For
that's a
none
mood
can
bellow.
say wherefore our foe did choose this fateful field to be our battleground. Whatever may transpire, pray grant him not the pleasure of deterring you.
Hand and land jobs. Wow. Hand and land jobs, I just do in, what's it called? Ishgard, the thing. The thing. You know, the place where you go and you shoot the cannon. I just do that. Let's go. Diadem, yeah, thank you. Yeah, I do mostly shoot sprites for crystals, and then I do fishing for actual materials.
Prepare yourself.
Give it our all.
Oh, where am I going? This way, apparently. I mean, the Pegasus is just a necessity. Oh no, not more of these! Don't make me play as fake red mage. It's gonna... Regular red mage is boring as it is! Come on!
Allow me. Just the beginning.
Right behind you.
Oh shit. I didn't realize I had to keep him alive. I was wondering why Veracure was on there. Oh, sorry, Raha. We're gonna die, I guess. Yes, I love Graha. He's my baby. Yes, same. Sir, your black isn't even black enough. That's very purple. How worried should we be? Oops. Yeah, same, Kane. We could make it a party! What does this button do? Oh, so I can only use it on myself.
I shall protect thee.
remember the Ravenna fight. That sucked. Oh, am I not a tank anymore? I'm Mr. Cat now. I am Sir Cat. Oh no, this is a class I don't know. I do be the cat. Oh yeah, that's his special skill. It didn't help. Oh wait, they're frozen now. How do I get my mana back? What kind of bullshit bastard class is this? Allies, I please. Oops. That was the opposite of what I was supposed to do. I was thinking too hard. No, no, this one. I want this little standee. Ifrit is, I guess, how you pronounce it. Hey, at least I don't have to watch the health of the NPC this time. Just my own. Hey, Alphino, a little help. Oh, this part. My strategy is sound. Oh, are you just gonna cheat? Yeah, never mind. Fuck my strategy, I guess. Man, fuck this guy.
And thus another plan went up in smoke. I am beginning to see why Lord Xenos thinks so highly of you. Not that this changes anything, you understand. You have merely earned yourself a stay of execution.
Oh my god, I'm sick of this guy. Excuse me. Why are you healing that Garlean man? Alpha no. Alpha no. Alpha no.
Glory be to Garlemore.
How fare the tempered?
We've treated as many as we can, but some were beyond help.
Hey, Mama. What's up, baby girl? Oh, she made a very sad little sound at me. Angelos! Apparently Karina wants on my lap. Come on, Mama.
Do not hang your head so, brave
Come on.
scions.
Good girl. Welcome up. Welcome to the stream.
Though not all of our captured brethren could be saved, we are grateful for those whose minds have been restored.
Thank you, darling. There you go.
You could do no more, and that is enough. So please hold your heads high.
Look at this little Ixel face. What the fuck?
Should have been quicker, but I'll do better next time. Thank you for your kind words. They mean a lot.
A victory at great cost, but a victory nonetheless. We must stay strong and press on. Isn't that right? To the very end.
The moon? Oh yes, this theme! We did it! We're done! We're free! Thanks, Velo. It really does. It wins so hard. Alright, so now I gotta catch up Ast and Pally, and then we're moving on. I'm not gonna wait to drag everybody else up. I know that that is the correct way to do it. I'm not doing it. I really want to see Endwalker now. So we're gonna get Pally up. We're gonna get a new glam. We're gonna do it on Pally. Tinian. Oops, whatever. Do you think Amerik and Raha are jealous of each other? Trying to think of who's banging the Warrior of Light? Like, each is sure that the other one is in the Warrior of Light's bed? That would be really funny. If it means I can have words with that asshole. Half the characters are in love with the Warrior of Light, and the other half are in love with Stola. Meanwhile, in Garlemald, yeah, let's go! The Reaper side! Oh, and he took off the fucking cloak he was wearing too, good.
Those Eorzeans certainly are a stubborn bunch. Though I suppose you knew that already. My plan to redirect the ether from Cartano came to a rather less than satisfactory conclusion. It was, in many respects, an abject failure.
This voice actor is so good, I want to punch him.
Which does, of course, raise the question of where we are going to procure the requisite amount. The obvious solution would be to draw on resources a little closer to home, though that would require our dreamer to dream a trifle more deeply.
So be it. The dreamer will not complain.
Then let us begin the preparations at once. With the gateway of the gods complete, all that remains is to gather the necessary ether, and our prize shall be within reach. The time has come to fulfill your heart's desire, my desire! To relieve those wretched creatures of their meaningless existence!
Xenos is like, fuck, just let me fight the Warrior of Light, Jesus! I only want one thing!
While I await you, I shall drink a sea of souls and gorge myself upon the darkened moon. Then you shall come to me, all roiling rage and rancor. And the stars shall bear witness to our final contest.
Shut up, Kane, I love Xenos. What is a cop without his pet serial killer? Come on.
As I thought, the ethereal currents have been disturbed here too.
He's my pet serial killer. You can't be mad at him.
It was the same in Thanalan. Make that every location we surveyed.
And the strength of each current has diminished dramatically. Far more than could be attributed to a natural occurrence.
What tidings bringest thou from Dravania?
We took a number of readings, and noticed that the closer we were to the tower, the lower the etheric density became. In short,
The towers are drawing upon the land's ether, which would explain how they were able to carry out the summonings.
Our allies must be informed of this. We should return to the Rising Stones and have Tataru relay our findings to them.
Hear me. Hear me. Hear me. Hear me.
Wee woon!
Darkness comes. And with it, the end. The fate of the star is in your hands.
Everything all right back there?
We did it! Right. Not picking that up. We're on a mission. It's mission time. We're so close. Oh, it kicked me out of the novice network. I must no longer be a sprout. I see, I see. So we're gonna go to you. Or not. I am all grown up. I was about to say, I don't remember fighting this guy, and then it's like Delta Escape Volume 4. I'm like, oh, okay. That explains why I don't remember shit. I don't remember anything about this. What's that for? Serious? Serious? I re-rolled and it gave me the same thing again? That's bullshit. Oh, I don't have any spine drops on my bar. I do own spine drops, but they are not on my bar. Which sucks. And I was busy thinking. Whatever, that was over in a second. Easy clap compared to the Warrior of Light fight. Whatever. I don't care. Oh, it's me! Save me, I am so small. Oh, this one is also me. Hey, I ran out that time. Don't give me the disrespectful. I'll remember it one day. Wow, hate that. I hate that a lot. We're done! They're so big! I could jump right inside! What is this? Hello? Oh, never mind. I don't need it then. Bye! Wow, not even close. We're so far. Right, where is I going? Here. Do I know what these quests are for? No. Does it matter? Also no. Ah, nice. What a lovely tune. I've been getting this one more lately. For a while, it was just Circus Tower. Yes. God, that joke was so good! I'm mad that they didn't appreciate it. So So I have a question. Can you do these in any order? And it's just that this is the order that it's always done in? Or do you have to do it in this correct order? What is this garbage? Don't give me this garbage. Essential Dignity is such a good heal name. Hey Velo, what's the text command for all sound off? Thank you. Oh good, everyone is in AoE range except for the other healer. We're fine, nobody noticed. Here, let me, much better. I'm sure that was deafening you all. La 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 la. La 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 la. I'm just jamming. I forgot what I'm supposed to do in this fight if I'm not in A. Oh, here we go. Something I can kill. Bard, what is your job if I don't have Peloton? Oh, is C in the back? Okay, fine. I thought B was in the back. This is bullshit. I protest. It was like, do you want to listen to an Endwalker playlist? And I was like, whatever. It sounds like you have brain worms. Would you like to listen to something else? Excuse me. Excuse me, keypad. Sir. Sir. Why is the Iron Giant on me? I was busy because there was a mob on me. Whatever. It's faster to go home. I appreciate the Repris to Hades theme. Also, someone in chat was calling it the fucking EU strat when you have C in the back, so it wasn't just me going, what the fuck. I could have pulled him, but I chose not to. Nobody's rezzing that samurai. I will res that guy, though. He was trying. By the way, they're arguing in chat over where to tank the boss. That's what's happening. Please, I just want to be free. Sorry, I'm watching the cinematic trailer on my other monitor right now. I'll check chat in a second. Oh yeah, Bishi Thancred. I've seen this cinematic, but I've never heard them talk in it before.
As you must then, but we scions will fight until the heavens fall, until our last breath.
Apparently it's a sing-along playlist, so there shouldn't be any spoilers aside from, you know, what I just saw already. In the opening trailer. I guess we'll do this Fate since I really need the XP. Hey, Kane. Hey, it's your fucking stylin' pink chocobo. Is that DRK? No, that's a Gunbreaker. I was checking your weapon and I watched you do a skill and I'm like, that's not a DRK skill. Hey, does the Cactpot board get drawn? Never mind, I'll just check it tomorrow. It doesn't matter if it's East Coast or West Coast. I'll just check it tomorrow. Yeah, Kane's Chocobo is a very nice color. It's at 9. If the options are 9 or 10 Eastern, it's 9 Eastern. Thank you, Kane. I'm not going to be doing just straight Fates right now because, like I said, I'm going to finish unlocking all these quests, these purple quests first. Oh yeah, I could just check timers, huh? I always forget those exist. Oh my god, how much are they gonna talk? I don't care! Oh. It's Namazu. I was like, what the fuck is this? Apparently. I did think it was funny that I had to teach this Lalafell how to lally-ho. What are you gonna do with your brother, Kane? Oh, nice. It's family activity. That was it? You should tell them that your friend did frickin' 13 hours straight of MSQ. Can I go? Can you take me down? Oh, yeah. That is so fair. And I know there was a purple quest here that I was like, I'll come back to later. At least I think it wasn't a... Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Great Serpent, whatever. No purple quests there. Okay. Not you. You. I'm so sorry, Velo. I hope that you enjoy it at least. It's a lot of me being silent, unfortunately, because I'm not, you know, super top tier, but whatever. Yes. Cabbage was definitely having a real good time. Do you think that this playlist is going to get me DMCA'd? I can just chop this part off of it and then put the VOD on YouTube after taking it off of Twitch, though. Alright, after this fate, I'm gonna cut the stream, though I'll still be playing if you want to talk to me in-game. But my ears hurt from the headphones. And if I stop playing, I can take them off. If I stop streaming, I can take them off, so. Do not worry, I will not start Endwalker without telling y'all. Sweet. Though it will upset Mistress Faye. Ah, that probably will help, yes. Alright. Thank you so much for coming out. Eventually I am going to move VODs all to YouTube, so that you can reference my freaking out later. But that'll be later. And for now, I'll see you next time.